Good evening. Now it's Thursday, the 4th of June. How are you doing? Are you taking control of your day? I know it's backwards, but that says clueless because someone here is watching Clueless for the 12th time. And he's making dinner, so there's a little bit of noise going on over here, but I need to be respectful of that too. I like what my little quote here says. Basically what I always say is that, if you invoke love and gentleness into everything, things will get better. It's not always easy, wait a minute. It's not always easy, but it's a simple concept that people don't seem to get because when we get caught up in the moment, right? So that's why it's important to take control of your day, your mind, your morning, your thoughts by waking up and having and deciding what your intentions are, and hopefully it's for the good. There are people that have intentions of being bad, or they have a purpose of being bad, but it's like, but why? And so taking control of your day is a theme that I do this every day, and just to be accountable, and hopefully somebody will, hopefully encourage other people who want the same thing. Some people just take it for granted, I suppose, that you just wake up and it's automatic. Kind of like a child, I would love to be more like a child. And if you think back to those days, you didn't really know what you didn't know. You woke up and you usually had parents or family or somebody that was, if you had a good upbringing, yeah, I know. I don't know why you don't realize that it's making noise when you're making noise when I'm not on the live, but that's cool, that's fine. It's my own bad because I should start earlier. I should have more respect for that, I really do. I already apologized to you earlier, I'm getting the eye. I'm gonna bring your ass on here in a second here, so. Lost my train of thought already, no, I didn't. When you are a child, remember the worries or anything that you had, you really didn't have them. I remember time went by really, really slow, and you kind of just were free to expand, to enjoy. And you see that in your own children or your own grandchildren. They don't really have the cares and concerns and the worries. Just open the bag and get her done. God, he can make. He can stretch out the sound of a bag opening for 5 years, I swear.
The louder it gets.
Yeah, exactly. Or
so
ice.
Sorry.
No, you're not. Take a break. Yeah.
Summer loving.
All right, let me do my thing. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, when you're a child, you don't care about noises and things like that because you didn't know about silence. But I will tell you, I do notice in small children, especially my own grandchildren, that they are jolted by certain sounds. They are affected by certain sounds. I certainly am. I'm sensitive to them, but that's nothing to do.
See, I just tested you and you did it.
With what I am trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is you don't have the cares and concerns. You're not tainted by different things that you might have been conditioned with. I had a really nice conversation with, actually, see if she's on here watching. Hi, Erica. Hey, Amy. Hello, Kim. Hey, Talbot. With my ex-wife. And it was really nice. We're very good friends. We will always be, connected. We created a life and a family. We were married for 30 years. And we've been apart about 9. And so the thing is, she was reflecting on what makes us who we are. And it's usually your upbringing, something that happened in your childhood, your parents, all of that. But you are responsible for making any sort of changes that you want to make with yourself now, and it's never too late. And so that being said, you want to be successful, you want to be happy, you want. You have to work on that yourself. And for me, it starts with taking control of my day and my thoughts and my mind. And the more gurus and the more help and the more advice that I get from some of the greatest, from that, at least I think so, is that you just you want to make sure and intentionally set your day out for success, and that means not to be distracted by external sources, the news, what's going on in the world that's bad. And I will eventually get through this here, right? But this is just my daily post to talk about that. And I think that things are starting to get a lot better in the world, and I think that that as we intentionally move forward with good thoughts and understanding and patience for other people, for what's going on, and stop blaming and stop fighting and stop the divisiveness. And you know what I'm talking about, everybody does. Some people think it's necessary, but is it? Is it necessary to have this much divisiveness to where it causes the conflict that has been happening? No, it's not. You need to live your life, enjoy your life, and by all means, watch 50-year-old shows that you've seen 12 times, because if it gives you joy, you should do it. And I think it's awesome. I do. So come here. I want you to explain something to me. He loves the old stuff. That's where he might be 20 years younger than me, but he's kind of got an old soul in a lot of ways. He likes some of the old stuff. What is it that you like about this show that's Clueless?
It's the I don't know. I was
Look at his hair. Isn't that cool? You got his haircut. I didn't, but yeah, they've opened up.
like
Anyway.
it made me lighthearted. Even though I've watched it so many times and I could memorize every line per line.
Yeah.
It's just like that memory of being a kid. You know, it's just a happy moment.
What's your favorite line?
Most of it.
Almost. But yeah, he's totally changed with the new hair. I swear.
Not really. I just kind of cleaned up the sides because I want to
No, his
let it grow
His
out.
whole aura's changed. He's a happier camper.
Because I don't do caffeine or energy drinks anymore.
What is
For days.
Right, and that's has anything at all to do with your haircut, right?
Yeah, that made me want to go get a haircut today. Because I was like, oh my God, I haven't had any energy drinks for 4 days. I should go get a haircut. I did.
That was an unexpected answer to what is it that you like about Clueless. But you know what?
Well, I did answer you, and
You
then
did?
we kind of transitioned to a different
Did we?
conversation.
We veered.
You asked me about Clueless, and then you asked me about my hair. So
Hey, Linda. Hey, from Mississippi. And Tracy. Hi, Tracy. This is the one that we saw on our hike up in, remember, to Horsetail Falls? Her and her son, when we first started hiking up. She's studying to be a realtor.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hi.
So hopefully you're having an amazing week. Well, in spite of everything that's happening, and I think things are getting better. Do y'all? Because
I think so. It kind of subsided a little
they
bit.
have to.
I mean, a lot.
a lot, yeah.
Yeah, which is you could really feel it.
Yeah.
You know what's been happening. It's heartbreaking, but it has to happen in order for us to move on, grow, and start over.
I think a lot of people are just waking up and actually seeing it for what it is. Because what we do is most of us kind of react right at first to, it's not as simple as one thing, right? It's not as simple. I mean, it's heartbreaking how many people have lost so much unnecessarily because you have all of these people that took advantage of, I'm talking about the bad people who took advantage of the peaceful protesting and they destroyed property, of people that are actually victims of other things. It was just awful. That's just awful. And that happens sometimes in life, and it just sucks. And I think that we just have to be compassionate and understanding and not jump to conclusions and point the fingers at the wrong places. It all starts with us right here, and love and compassion and understanding.
all of this starts with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want love and harmony in the world, give love and harmony to each other. You know, you want change, change yourself. That's what it is.
Yeah, she says in Copenhagen.
You want
it's very
love, you
normal.
have to give love.
Hey, girl. So, hope you all have an amazing rest of the week and things continue to get better. And if you know of anybody that's struggling in any way, please reach out and see what you can do to help. Even if it's just a virtual hug, or I don't know, you might even be able to give them a real hug.
Phone call.
Yep.
Say hi on Facebook.
Yep.
You know, it's like just show everybody that you care, or you're listening, or you know,
Watch Clueless with them.
you're around. So,
All right. Have a good evening.
bye.
Bye.